Welcome back to the Office Marketing Podcast with Mike Swigert, the podcast all about sales tips, mindset, and value bombs. 5 questions to help make your day more productive and learn a thing or two. Here is your host, best-selling author, Mike Swigert.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Matt Magrann. Matt's coming to us from Colorado and super excited to have you. Thanks for being on the show, Matt.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Hey, Matt, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. As you alluded to, Mike, based out of Denver, Colorado, relocated here from outside of Philadelphia about 8 years ago. And I am the co-founder and CEO of both Projects, Inc., which is a commercial furniture dealership, which reps Technion as our main line, and CULTURE, Inc., which is a experiential design, wayfinding, and signage company.
Well, I guess the most important question coming from Philly, have you found a good cheesesteak in Colorado yet?
Nothing compares.
No,
that's always the question, but nothing compares. I'm a Pat's guy back in Philly, but it's definitely not the same. There is a Taste of Philly shop that I frequent, but it's definitely not the same.
All right, good. Well, all right, let's go into our 5 questions real quick. Let's go. Number 1, tell us something that everyone does not know about Matt Magrann.
Okay. So moved here 8 years ago without ever being here. Just wanted to try something new. And as I kind of dove into my career, I'd say something that not many know is I've had some bouts and challenges with mental health stuff, but through hard work and therapy or reading books, writing, meditation, I have felt that I've come through on the other side of that, and I have a passion for sharing that with others and helping in any way that I can.
Hey, Matt, have you found that maybe your biggest challenge is becoming your biggest superpower?
Absolutely. I think that's very well said. I should have you talk for me, Mike, but it's, I think through showing vulnerability in some of the challenges I've faced, it's actually what's opened up the business world to me and allowed me to build up a network in a place that I didn't grow up. So absolutely. It used to be viewed as a weakness, but I've actually found it to be my biggest strength.
That's good. That's good. I'm so inspired because I think that a lot of entrepreneurs or even salespeople that are listening to this, I mean, I think you're not human if you're not dealing with some sort of anxiety or depression or something on some level. So it's good to hear that we can just turn it into positive. Next question. What or who inspired you to start your sales or entrepreneurial journey?
So I always had, ever since I was young, or as far as I can remember, I'd say an entrepreneurial spirit, a very active mind, I'll say. And as I found myself in Denver, I landed in the commercial furniture world, working for a great company, which was actually a steel case dealership. And as I dove in and really loved the industry as a whole, an opportunity presented itself with my co-founding partner, Hal Matthews, to open up with Technion. They were looking for new distribution in Denver, and I felt that they were a bit underrepresented for the great products that they have. So be lying if I said it was some master plan. It just kind of through hard work and networking and meeting the right people, the opportunity presented itself. And I took the jump and very happy that I did.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And you know what? And that's okay. The older I get, the more I realize that there's something in the DNA or something that's kind of there that's always waiting to be ripped out. And sounds like you're applying it. I love it. I really do. Let's go into mindset. Mindset's kind of a cliche right now, but like, what do you do specifically to really keep that mindset and energy positive and high? I mean, in Colorado, maybe I asked the question the wrong way there, but let's say like specifically, what are you doing to keep the positive energy flowing?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest realizations I've had is a younger guy. I'm 30, and I look back at my college education. I don't really know how I feel about that anymore. When I started reading books, Mike, I really felt that my world opened up, and there's so much knowledge out there to be had, whether it's audio books or paperback books, whatever it is, finding your passion and diving into books, meditation, therapy, all of those things for me have really kind of allowed me to find myself and make sense of some things that I had questions on. And through that, it only enhanced my business acumen, because the better you know yourself, I think that brings out the energy that you're looking for to bring to the universe, and then the right things will come to you. I don't know if I answered your question exactly.
Oh, you 100% did. There's a great marketer, Russell Brunson. I don't know if you've ever heard of Russell, but Russell talks about we don't necessarily live in a world of happy and sad, but entrepreneurs tend to live in the world of momentum and stagnation. Have you heard that?
100%. And I think it goes with, again, the energy that you're bringing to the world. It brings back to you what you're putting out. So yeah.
This episode of the Office Marketing Podcast is brought to you by Fusion Advisory. We help commercial contractors generate leads online profitably. Check us out at fusion-advisory.com.
The next question is, talk to us about a book or maybe even a piece of software that has really impacted you.
Yeah. So I'll give you a book and a software. Big Matthew McConaughey guy, and I just read his book Green Lights, and I would highly recommend it to anybody out there. He's just, in my opinion, such a cool dude, and hearing his journey and how he's lived his life, I found to be truly inspiring, and I think the world could use a dose of McConaughey.
All right. I'm excited.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then platform. When we started projects 4 years ago, CRM systems can be super expensive, and in the commercial furniture world, we all know that's super important. I use a platform called Pipedrive. I think it's $8 or $9 a month. Love it way more than all the other CRM platforms I had used prior to my career, which cost a fortune. So great software system, Pipedrive as a CRM system.
All right, good. Well, do we have a referral link for you to send to get a commission off that? No, just kidding. Really kidding. No, I've heard great things, and I have a couple clients on Pipedrive. It is a really, really good product out there, and yes, a lot for the money. All right, so last question: the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Oh man.
Or what's a piece of advice? Yeah, what's a piece of advice you like to give? You can go either way with that, but it'd be nice if what's one you've been given.
I was told to be myself, and I think that rings true in so many ways, because then that all ties back to the energy you're putting out. If you're a bullshit artist, people are going to sniff it out, and they may not call you out, but it'll show in your energy. And how you're showing up in the world and who you are, and life's too short, right? So you don't need to be anybody but yourself. Embrace it, embody it. And I think through that it's the only way to live. Show up as you and fully you, the authentic you, and you'll find yourself in the right places if you do that.
I love it. Seriously, Matt Magrann, super excited. If you're in Colorado, look him up. And actually, how would somebody find you, Matt? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah. Whether it be, excuse me, Mike, let me decline this call coming in real quick. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry about that. Whether it be via social media, I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, my email. I'm more that you can share that as you deem appropriate, Mike. I don't know if you want me to say it out loud now, but anyone who's in town, I'd love to connect.
Okay, good. All right, Matt Magrann. Again, thank you for being on the show, and really look forward to catching up with you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Office Marketing Podcast. Be sure to join the conversation on our YouTube channel, LinkedIn, and Facebook pages. If you enjoyed the episode, head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.